Breaking the seal of Daniel chapter 12. For those who have read Daniel 12, they will be left with a lot of unanswered questions. Today I'm presenting the answers that God has given me, and I now know, and will share the answers to such things as: when is the daily sacrifice taken away? What is the abomination of desolation? Where will it be? What is an abomination? What is a desolation? What is time, times, and half a time? How long is a time? What is meant by 1290 days, and when do they start and end? What are the 1335 days, and when do they start and end? Who are the three men that Daniel was talking to? When is the time of the end? What is the significance of all of this? All these will be answered with simplicity, just as God has revealed them to me recently. Daniel chapter 12, Prophecy of the End Time. At that time Michael shall stand up, the great prince who stands watch over the sons of your people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation. Even to that time, and at that time your people shall be delivered. Everyone who is found written in the book, and many of those who sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, some to shame and everlasting contempt. Those who are wise shall shine, like the brightness of the firmament, and those who turn many to righteousness, like the stars for ever and ever. But you, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book until the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase. Then I, Daniel, looked, and there stood two others, one on this river bank, and one on that river bank. And one said to the man clothed in linen, who was above the waters of the river, how long shall the fulfillment of these wonders be? Then I heard the man clothed in linen, who was above the waters of the river, when he held up his right hand and his left hand to heaven, and swore by him who lives forever, that it shall be for a time, times, and half a time. And when the power of the holy people has been completely shattered, all these things shall be finished. Although I heard, I did not understand. Then I said, My Lord, what shall be the end of these things? And he said, Go your way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed till the time of the end. Many shall be purified, made white and refined. But the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. And from the time that the daily sacrifice is taken away, and the abomination of desolation is set up, there shall be 1290 days. Blessed is he who waits and comes to the 1335 days. But you, go your way till the end, for you shall rest and will arise to your inheritance at the end of the days. So what is the abomination of desolation? An abomination is a detestable thing or idol, and desolation means to be stunned, appalling, causing horror, as understood by the Jewish people. Where will it be? In Matthew 24, Jesus said, Therefore, when you see the abomination of desolation, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, standing in the holy place, whoever reads, let him understand. Then let those who are in Judea flee to the mountains. Clearly, the location of the abomination of desolation is the holy place, or Temple Mount, in Jerusalem. How long is 290 days? And from the time that the daily sacrifice is taken away, and the abomination is set up, there shall be 1,290 days. The term days is a unit of time. It could mean days, weeks, months, or years. The unit of time that fits is years. When is the daily sacrifice taken away? And from the time that the daily sacrifice is taken away and the abomination of desolation is set up, there shall be 1,290 days. It took me a while to sort this one out, but it was revealed to me in Daniel chapter 1. In the 3rd year of the reign of Jehoiakim, king of Judah, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, came to Jerusalem and besieged it. And the Lord gave Jehoiakim, king of Judah, into his hand with some of the articles of the house of God, which he carried into the land of Shinar to the house of his God. And he brought the articles into the treasure house of his God. Some of the articles of the house of God are the articles needed to do the daily sacrifices. As these articles were taken away, so too was the daily sacrifice. King Jehoiakim is said to have ruled from 609 to 598 BC, and King Nebuchadnezzar 605 to 562 BC. The daily sacrifices must be somewhere between 605 and 598 BC. After much deliberation and research, God told me that it occurred in early 603 BC. What is meant by 1290 days, and when do they start and end? To the start of 1 AD, 603 years must take place, leaving 687 years after the start of 1 AD. If they are complete years, that takes us to the start of 688 AD. What happened in 688 AD? Is there an event that started on the Temple Mount in 688 AD? Yes, the Dome of the Rock was built on the Temple Mount from 688 to 692 AD. According to Scripture, the date that the 1290 days refers to is 688 AD. This must be the Abomination of Desolation. What are the 1,335 days, and when do they start and end? Blessed is he who waits and comes to the 1,335 days. AD 688 plus 1,335 years is 2023, the date that believers are asked to wait to in Daniel 12:12 is 2023. From today, early 2017, there is a maximum of 7 years from the Hebrew year 5777 to the end of 2023, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. The midpoint is the middle of the year 2020. So what is time, times, and half a time? How long is a time? This took some thinking about, but I was excited when I finally had it revealed to me. Time is one time period, times is 2, or perhaps more time periods. Half a time is half a time. So there are 3.5 time periods. 1,290 years plus 1,335 years adds up to 2,625 years. 2,625 years divided by 3.5 periods of time equals 750 years. Here a time equals 750 years. Who are the 3 men in Daniel 12? One is standing above the waters of the river, and there is one each side of the river. From previous chapters we know that one is Gabriel, an archangel. From the beginning of the chapter we know that another archangel is spoken of, Michael, These are also the two witnesses of Revelation. The one above the waters of the river is the same that visited Abraham at the terebinth tree with two other angels in Genesis 18. The name of the person who appeared to Abraham is Lord, or in the Hebrew, Jehovah. It is also the manifestation of Jesus, Yeshua, the Son of God. So there we have it. This prophecy tells us that the dome of the rock is the abomination of desolation. 2017 is the Hebrew year 5777 and is the start of the 7 years till the year that Daniel 12 tells us to wait till 2023, or the end of the 1,335 days. Blessed is he who waits and comes to the 1,335 days. In the words of Jesus,
I am coming soon.